What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Zach Sharps, and welcome to episode number 1 of my Mist of Pandaria gameplay. Now, on this episode, we're going to be focusing on the pet battle system, and this is going to be my first look. I've not really done too much with it. I mean, I got Mr. Chili to level 5, but I haven't really explored it too far and really built myself where I can make a final review impression on this game. This game aspect. Now, this is something that has gained a lot of criticism. And the reason is, it's very similar to Pokemon. But anyways, let's go ahead and find a battle. And hopefully we can get into a battle very shortly. But let's go ahead and just kill this spiny lizard here really fast. And hopefully, you guys will get to see what this is all about. Now, here we have sort of this Pokemon-esque sort of style going on here. You basically choose your attack. Your opponent attacks first if he has first attack privileges. And then you attack. It's a very turn-based system that just sort of gives you something better to do than sitting, say, in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. You know, it just gives you some more stuff to do in the game. It's really not a main aspect of the game. Blizzard's not really came out and said it's supposed to be. And that's sort of what a lot of people have been, you know, taking this. They haven't really been taking it into consideration because of that. You know, it's sort of one of those things where, oh my god, it's like Pokemon, so it automatically has to be bad. No, it just expands your gameplay experience. It expands what you could do. And that's really something that, you know, I think needs to be considered, is this is not a main feature. It's a side feature in the game to give you something to do rather than sitting around doing nothing. And it's a very great feature because there's already pets in the game, so why not make sort of a pet battle system out of it? I thought that was a brilliant idea by Blizzard. It's not really the, you know, the best thing they could do with their time, but it's definitely something that isn't unwelcomed in my opinion. So as you guys see here, we have a queuing system to find a battle with a player of similar skill levels. So there is a ranking system based upon how many games you win, what level you are, stuff like that in place. That way you can sort of make it competitive if you want to. And then there's also the open world pet battle system where you get to level your basically different pets in order to sort of build their levels, gain new abilities, stuff like that, which is really cool as well. Now, each different pet so far, to me, has had sort of like a buffing ability or something of that nature. And then they also have a slicing, like sort of like a damage ability as well. Like every other pet so far for me has had that. Where, for example, like Mr. Chili, he has 2 attacks, which is really cool. So, I mean, there's different variations of skills as well, which is definitely worth noting. Overall, though, so far I'm liking this system. I mean, it's nothing that's really, like I said, it's nothing major. It's nothing that is groundbreaking and, you know, innovative. It's just something else. It's really something to do while you're not really doing anything. You're waiting for a raid, or you're just doing something because you only have, like, say, 30 minutes to play the game or whatever. You don't have enough time for a dungeon. Really, it would be pointless to go out and level your character because you're just going to have to, you know, stop doing your pace in 30 minutes. This is something that you can go out and do for fun. That's sort of how I view it. It's not really, like I said, a main feature. It's just a side feature. And, you know, in that aspect, I like it a lot. I really do. I wish other games had something like this, because there's a lot of critters throughout the world, and they seem like they do nothing, so why not maybe go collect them and battle them or something like that. And I think WoW really captured that idea and ran with it. As you see here, when this is shining, I'm able to trap these different critters and make them my pets. However, I really don't do that a lot. I mean, I really should, considering they don't take up inventory space, and I think I will this next coming one, but I just really haven't. But now that I sort of thought about it for a second, there is a significance to it, because you get to collect more pets, you unlock new achievements, stuff like that. So I guess I should be collecting them all, as Ash Ketchum would say. I keep wanting to say Ash Ketchup, because it's just the way his name looks sometimes. So let's go ahead and jump down here and kill pets right over here. Yeah. Alright. Oh, someone stole them. Damn it. So as you guys just saw right there, everyone phases out when they're in a pet battle. That way you don't just see them staying, you know, just looking eye to eye with another battle pet. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and fly around here, because I'm trying to level up my little birdie here, my Jade crane chick, because I like that. That's pets. So let's go ahead and attack this spiny lizard here. As you see here, there's the pet's level as well, and it says that's capturable, which means that I can cap it, which I'm going to here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and activate my critical strike chance really quick, and then go ahead and use my nice little slicing wind here. But as you guys see here, it's very much like Pokemon. It really is. I mean, they're really not trying to separate themselves at all from basically what another game like it, which is Pokemon. So I really like that aspect. You know, Blizzard's not afraid to copy something. But, you know, then again, people say Blizzard copies too much. And they kind of do in this sense. I mean, the game, this pet battle system's nothing different from something else that we've seen before. It really just is a mini game, like in Guild Wars, where there's the Plants vs. Zombies mini game, or you know, basically the jump puzzles. In World of Warcraft, we now have battle pets, which is something, like I said, it's something that's not significant, but it definitely adds flair to your game. It adds more playability, and that's something that's really good, and longevity as well. So you have the three things that make an MMO great: your playability, how many times can you replay it; your longevity, how long can you play it; and then the quality, like the complexity. You know, how many things are there to do? And that's what Blizzard really focuses on, the little things, and they do the little things great. And this pet battle system, even though it's very simple, it is very, very cool. I wish there was more of a tournament system too. That would be pretty cool as well. I'm sure they'll add more features as we go along. So I mean, it's really something that they can expand upon as well, and really make the mini game a little bit more progression based as well. So that's really cool. I really like the fact that there is 3 different abilities per each pet. It sort of diversifies them a little bit, and it shows them what each attack does. Like, for example, the up versus aquatic down in the bottom right hand corner says that it has up damage versus aquatic, and then the down means it has down effectiveness. So it's pretty cool how it shows you, you know, what's effective, what's not. That way you can make a logical choice on what you do in certain situations. Alright, so since we already killed... Did we cap a dung beetle? I think we did. So I don't think I'm going to capture this guy again. That attack's really cool. I like how it's like a 3 attack, a 3 attack, a 3 skilled attack. But I just like the variation. I like the variation in between different skills in the pet battle system. Like I said, it adds that extra flair. So let's go ahead and actually change our lineup here. As you see here, our pet battle slots, based off of how you arrange these, is what order they go in and attack in, and swap upon. So let's go ahead and switch these two. That way I can level up my fetish shaman really quick, and we can go ahead and check out his abilities to see what he does differently from our crane. And I think there was a guy up here. Is there? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. No. Has to be somewhere around here, I would think. No. Down here. Yep, toad. It's a toad. Oh, we can capture this. Alright, so another thing about this that makes it really cool is there's so many different types of critters throughout the world. And it also gives them more meaning. You know, I've already talked about this a little bit, but this is something that I've always sort of... here's actually an indicator. I didn't even notice this. It actually gives you an indicator whether or not your skill is going to be effective or not, just on this skill against this type of, you know, just this type of critter. So, but really, the critters in this game, they really didn't mean nothing. The pets didn't mean nothing. The critters just going around didn't mean nothing until now. And that's something that, like I said, in a lot of games, I really don't like. I go around and I see all these critters and they just are useless. They're just place models, really. I mean, they really don't do nothing. They're not significant to the world. They just sort of add a little bit of flair to the graphics in your world in general. But if you can make them a gameplay element, it makes them a lot more interesting. It makes them a lot more complex and meaningful. And that's something that they've sort of done with the system, because as you see a certain pet, which I'm sure there might be a little bit of rare pets, you're going to see, you know, significant amount of players going around trying to find these rare pets out there and really trying to capture them. So that's pretty cool. I like how that sort of is, and I like the fact that, you know, they added, like I said, the significance to these pets, that which makes them a lot more complex and meaningful. So that way we actually care when we're going through different zones. When we see a new critter, we're like, oh wow, I could go ahead and capture this, and you go ahead and capture it, and you're like, wow, cool, I got a new pet. You know, it's just, it's something like that. It's not something that's like, oh well, if I do this, then it's gonna replace raiding, and oh my god, I can't do that, oh my god. It's nothing like that. It's just like it gives you something better to do than to sit around doing nothing with your character. So I mean, it's in that light, it's really cool. In the light that it's not end game content at all, it's sort of useless. I mean, that's why I kind of see why people don't like it. But in the light that it's so much like Pokemon, it makes this game look stupid. I mean, now with pandas in this game, in the pet battles, you know, I understand kind of. But like I said in my stream, I think that the Pandaren really got a bad rep, even though they're actually pretty cool looking. I really do. They look very fierce, and they look like animals. So really, you just need to lighten up to it, the subject. I mean, it's pandas, yes, in World of Warcraft, kind of stupid. But in my opinion, I think it's a cool touch. I like the type of culture that they're bringing with it, the Asian culture. So in that respect, you just need to get over it. You gotta lighten up yourself to new horizons. I mean, really, game concepts that cause controversy are not nothing new. We've seen it a lot in many great games. Duke Nukem had a ton of controversy with it, you know, back in the day. So I mean, in all respect, just gotta lighten up to it. Open your mind to it. Try it out like I did. I thought it was stupid too when I first, you know, thought of it. And then I hopped into it, I played it, and I was like, wow, this is like Pokemon. I remember doing this back when I was a kid. And it made me like it in that respect. And, you know, just having something better to do than sitting around in Stormwind and Orgrimmar, almost like if they're a terminal. It just allows you, one, to explore the world more, and two, to be rewarded for exploring the world, finding new pets to capture, you know, increasing your pet journal more and more, gaining your achievements more and more. It gives you more to do, which is the most important thing about an MMO, having something to do all the time, which is really, really cool. By the way, guys, later in the gameplay episodes, I will be checking out more dungeons as well, so make sure you look forward to that. But it looks like we are out of time. So anyways, guys, if you enjoy these Mr. Pandaria videos, make sure you hit the like button, and also subscribe to Lugo Entertainment for more MMORPG and general gaming content. Anyways, guys, follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Lugo Entertainment, twitter.com/ZachSharps, twitter.com/LugoOfficial. And also make sure to subscribe to our brand new gameplay commentary channel, Lugo Plays. That is it for me for episode number 1 of Mr. Pandaria. This has been our Pet Battles highlights. As always, guys, catch you guys next time.